All right, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
And Happy New Year. Welcome to Decatur, where it is
Greater.
awesome. So we are recording this meeting and then later uploading it onto YouTube. Trying to see what your 60-second looks like.
How about TikTok? Can you put it on TikTok?
You know,
Wait, cut it up.
we're getting there. I'm sure Aaron can probably help me out with that. And I'm looking forward to Aaron, how do you say, criticizing or looking at my editing skills. Critiquing, thank you. Please take this moment to silence your cell phones, to be courteous to others. So welcome to guests and visitors joining us today on this brand new year. Your leadership team is myself, Ruben Rodriguez, as the president. Senor Alex Merritt is the vice president. Secretary Treasurer is Senor Justin Reeves. Our membership committee, Senor Stuart Jones, Randy Godfrey, Tom Morkey, and Aaron Schumann. The education coordinator is Senor Stephen Bentley, and the mentor coordinator is Senorita Misty Palmer. Our lovely, lovely visitor host team who's riding solo today is Senor Jordan Laurie, Sade Albino, and Evan Kirstein, and we don't have Bronwyn anymore. And like I said, she moved to Colorado. I would love for all of us to jump on a Zoom, because I think they're hybrid, a Zoom drop-in or like visitor. So
Yes.
I'd love for 30 people to show up to support her. All right, our mission statement here at BNI is to help BNI members increase their business through a structured, positive, and professional referral marketing program that enables us to develop long-term, meaningful relationships with quality business professionals. So our chapter has passed almost $1 million in the past 12 months. That does overlap our fiscal year period. And our core values, we have 7 of them: givers gain, building relationships, lifelong learning, traditions and innovations, positive attitude, accountability, recognition. Today we do not have a speaker. We are doing one-on-ones. Is there anyone here who would like to stand up and share what their favorite or most valued core value is? Senor Stewart, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my favorite one, but I love the accountability part, because it involves trust, and so I want to be able to refer someone and know that I can trust that they're going to do the right thing. And so it's important to know that that's a core value, that people in BNI are accountable for their performance, or at least attempted performance.
Excellent. Very well said, Senor. So we do have one applicant in the pipeline. Looks like it's Amelia Markson, and membership committee will update me whenever they're ready. But we are inducting today Senorita Erin Peterson. Super exciting. So we're going to bring up, and everyone else please stand up. So we're going to bring up the code of ethics. I'm going to read them. You will say, I will, and we will say, we will too. Okay? All right. And bring up the goat, please. No, just kidding. All right.
I know, right?
I will provide the quality of service at the prices that I have quoted.
I will.
And we will too.
I will be truthful with the members at their referrals.
I will.
And we will too.
I will build goodwill and trust among members and their referrals.
I will.
And we will too.
I will take responsibility for following up on the referrals I receive.
I will.
And we will too.
I will display a positive and supportive attitude with BNI members.
I will.
And we will too.
I will live up to the ethical standards of my profession.
I will.
And we will too.
One side.
Yes.
Here, Aaron, if you'll take a picture. Ah, act like you're happy.
I am.
There you go.
She should be happy. The Longhorns did very well.
That's why
All right, awesome. And that actually played very well into the accountability part, so good timing on that. All right, we're going to pass out our business card binder. If you walked in, we do have a chapter roster sheet. Visitors and guests, you may pass your stack of business cards to your left, but do not put them in the white binder that we have here. That's for members only, like the 80s jackets. Don't forget to take notes on today's presentations. We have our networking education moment with Senor Stephen Bentley.
Good morning, BNI Decatur. I feel like I haven't seen some of you guys since last year. Thank you. And that's what we're here for. Today I'm going to focus on a special skill that can help can make a big difference in how we present ourselves. That's being able to speak quickly and then communicate very effectively in that quick moment. And that can be whether we're in meetings or whether you're in a presentation or talking to a potential referral prospect or a prospect for your business. Really, that can make a huge difference in how quickly you can convey your message and it sync. So I've got 3 strategies. I could have done this one better today because this meeting sprang up on me, but number 1 is practice makes perfect. The more we practice something, the more comfortable and confident we become. So rehearsing your presentation maybe, or just your key message that you want, so saying it out loud. In the car, sometimes I do that myself, I say it out loud, do it over again. If you can role play, that's really good too, like to be able to role play and someone gives something back to you, so you're like, oh, feel like it's normal. So that your message comes out natural, right? We all could just read, I could just sit here and read and it's not natural, right? So number 2, frameworks. Some of us use this really well. So having a mental framework, like a problem solution format. Do you guys know Stu? He always uses that one where he's like, hey, do you guys know Justin? I helped him with this problem. So he kind of tells a story.
Don't spoil it for me now.
Sorry. Yeah. Well, you're going to do it anyway. Then number 3, so listening actively. Communication, right, is huge, but a lot of people don't realize that listening is more important than you're actually speaking. So listening actively, one of the key ways to thinking faster is truly listening to what your other person is saying. So by focusing on their words, you can respond more thoughtfully and tailor your message to what they said instead of just reading from a script that you're going to be like, oh, I didn't need that anyway. But they're not going to tell you that. So you just need to listen better. So, sorry, again, I should have practiced more. Having a great framework means like when someone asks you, what do you do, rather than I do this, okay, saying something like, I just recently helped a client fix this problem in their business, so that it kind of sinks in a little bit better. By practicing using frameworks and listening actively, we can improve how we communicate and build stronger connections. So let's focus on thinking faster and speaking smarter in our interactions, whether it's in this group or out just in the real world and business world. So thank you guys, and let's get better every week.
Excellent, thank you so much. The Ivan Award last week, the winner is Señorita Gillen. Is that here? So the Ivan Award is named after our founder, Ivan Meisner, and so he or we'll probably select someone to listen in on the 60 seconds, and then later see who had the best presentation. The members will give us 60 seconds. We'll have 60 seconds to educate us on what they're looking for this week. We want you guys to be very specific and memorable. What or who is a good referral for you this week? So let's see. What do you guys think we should?
Who wants to give out the Ivan Award? Anybody?
Any volunteers?
I actually have it at the house, and I forgot to bring it because Dad,
Stephen, you are volunteering?
yes, I'm volunteering. Dad gave it to me because he wasn't going to be here for a couple weeks, so he's like, here, hold on to this trophy. I even made out a little label for it too, and I was like, oh, this is
Thank you.
not very good, but
So after the members go, the visitors and guests will have an opportunity to get your little 60 seconds on what we do. But please keep in mind that if your business overlaps with the business of the members, just tell us what your favorite flavored eggnog is. Tequila. Reminder, this is in random order, so we have Carl Oluboku, who I think is running late. Be mindful of the 60 seconds. If you hear the ding, it just means to wrap it up. But I know that Carl is on his way. And then after that is Randy, and I think we do have a sub.
Hello, I'm Keith Godfrey. I'm here with 360 Painting from North Atlanta. Here with my dad, Randy Godfrey. Today he wanted to stress the importance of detail-oriented work. At 360 Painting, we're not just coming in and doing a quick paint job here and there, taking our time, making sure we get the right finishes for your space. we understand that, especially in a home, details matter. And over time, if you cut corners, you start to see where you cut corners, obviously. So we just wanted me to stress to you guys the detail that we put into our work. His referral for this week is anybody who values quality and professionalism, specifically homeowners. Obviously, your home is your fortress of solitude, if you will. So the detail that we reflect in our work, you'll see in your everyday life. 360 painting, we've got you covered from every angle.
Nice.
Good morning. I'm Ari Bonte. I'm an attorney specializing in estate planning, business law, and litigation. With the new year, I'll talk a little bit about my corporate law practice, the seat that I hold in this chapter, especially since there was some question. We had that guy who was a permanent sub who kind of conflicted with me. People said, "Will you do that too?" That's what I'm here for. Anyway, I'm a corporate transactional attorney. I help people form businesses. I help them with contracts, with employee issues with their partners, with the government, anything that comes up in the life of a small business. Soup to nuts, if they're getting ready to sell the business or merge or do anything on the back end, I can help with that. R.A. Bondi, attorney.
Good morning, Decatur sales team. J.D. Kellum with the Kellum Group, Keller Williams Realty, your residential real estate expert. While everyone else seemed, all law firms and lenders, which are here today, seem to have skeleton crews during the holidays, we literally closed our last transaction at 5/11 on New Year's Eve. Jackson wrote a contract on Christmas Eve. I had a closing yesterday, took a new listing today, this morning, so the year's off to a fantastic start. I'm going to tell you what we did yesterday, and you'll see it on Instagram. We had a client, Daniel, that was referred to us, and Daniel for 6 months couldn't sell this beautiful new flip that he did in downtown Gainesville, right near the hospital. And so we were called upon, and we brought in our program and our partner Homeward, and we closed in 14 days with a cash offer. And here's the best part. We're putting it on the market, and then when it sells, he gets the upside on the back end. There's the difference in the Kellum Group cash offer and the no lock boxes and no open houses and no blah, blah, blah. So, whether they're moving up or moving on, J.D. Kellum with the Kellum Group. Oh, I'm sorry, they're on a skeleton crew today. And so are they.
Shots fired. That's what I was telling you.
I'm not on a skeleton crew. All right, buenos dias.
Yeah.
My name is Ruben Rodriguez, and I'm the group's commercial real estate broker, and I work with owner-operators and investors specializing in buying, selling, and leasing all sorts of properties. So it's whether it's multifamily, office, single-tenant leasing, industrial, land, and more. It's my job to help you find the perfect property that meets your business needs or maximize the value of your current real estate assets. A perfect referral for me is if you or someone you know is looking to expand their operations, relocate to a new location, or invest in income-generating properties. I have the platforms and resources to assist them every step of the way. So let's discuss how I can help you or someone you know achieve their commercial real estate goals. This message has been brought to you by Gritona Tequila. What time is it?
Tequila time.
It's a pretty bottle.
Good morning, BNI. I have a chiropractor. They're always on a skeleton crew. I want to talk to you guys about Google. There you go. Google search engines, all that kind of stuff. Like it's 89% of people will go to a search engine first when they're looking for a local business or a service or a product. You show up well there. You have good SEO. SEO is like where underneath ads, underneath maps is the organic spot, and that's really like real estate. It doesn't move that quickly, but when you claim that spot and Google recognizes you and gives you authority, you stay there for a long time. It's just huge money because when you're going to that first business and you're not like a directory side, Angie's List or something like that, where it's a big company that someone's like, I don't want that. I want to find the local people. That's so valuable, and I help people do that all the time with really like great transparency, like to see exactly what we do. So if you know somebody like that, especially home service providers, I'm Stephen Belton with Thrive Your Business. Smarter.
Good morning. Happy New Year. I'm Lindsay Sullivan. I'm the owner and Riley Road Travel Company. I just started my company, so I switched over from cruise planners. So no website or business cards up yet, but I'm up and booking. So of course, if you have any family needs you need, or if you hear of anyone, any of your friends talking about.
Okay, sorry y'all. Good morning, I'm filling in for Michael McClellan, your Decatur Neighbors publisher. Decatur Neighbors is a micro-targeted, hyper-local, private community-based publication and digital marketing platform. We focus on connecting neighbors to neighbors as well as connecting the community to the many great services available to them. I'm seeking experts who want to grow their business in this community by sharing why they are the best at what they do. Today, Michael is seeking gym owners, chiropractors, family dentists, HVAC services, residential painters, and financial service providers. If you know of any businesses that fit their ask, please don't keep them a secret. And he wants to try new clothes, which is your business is greater when featured in Decatur Neighbors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So let's start out the year. Let's start talking about taxes. So I have a couple of CPAs that recommend that their small businesses do a separate account for their taxes so that they can save money throughout the year if they pay them once a year or if they do them every month. So that's my education. My ask is for CPAs, of course. That is a professional area that we can help and maintain. Most recently, one asked me to send someone in their office a separate statement every month. They're not assigned, they're on the account. So I do have on my Outlook a reminder. I got it this morning, 7:30, went ahead and sent the statement. They have it, they're reconciling their records. So again, this is Palmer with Tandem Bank. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Dr. Jake Cassidy, Central. I want to talk about two different people that I've had pleasure of working with. One was an ER medicine or physician, right? So, and then the other one was a avid runner whose brother was a physical therapist. Now, I bring these two people up because we work with people that are active, educated, intelligent, and proactive with their healthcare every single day. There's a lot of information out there in this world, and so what we do is we provide a lot of clarity and just provide a second set of eyes for people so that they don't let their knee pain stop them from running their Ironman that they have coming up in June, right? They don't let their hip pain stop them from being able to just run on a daily basis to help them manage the stress being an ER physician, right? So with all these New Year's resolutions out there, the start of the new calendar is an easy way to jumpstart a new fitness routine over places like Clarity. A lot of people get discouraged when they realize that knee pain has not gone away, even though they haven't done anything. So, you know anybody with pain that's preventing them from their new fitness journey, let them know that we can help them out. And Athletes Potential, if you have a body,
You're an athlete.
Hi, everybody. That's okay. I'll just wiggle in here. My name is Abby Griffith. I'm the owner and founder of Clarity Fitness, and this coming Saturday is our 5th birthday party. So, would love to have y'all there. So many of y'all have been so instrumental in Clarity's growth and have come to lots of different events we've hosted throughout the 5 years. So it would be really fun to have y'all there to be able to celebrate. As a reminder, it's casino and cocktails theme. There's Buddy Money and mocktails. So if either of those things aren't your thing, no worries. We have a vendor mart in the back. Aaron's going to be there doing music lessons. So you'll have lots of one-on-ones with us and anybody else who's there. And it's going to be a great event. Again, it's this coming Saturday, 6 to 10 p.m. at Clarity, and I really hope to see you there. And it's cocktail attire, so dress up just a little bit. I'll see y'all there. Abby Griffith, Clarity Fitness. You are enough.
Just watch those kids. I would be crowd watching.
Do you feel like you're screaming into the void of social media and no one is listening? I founded Scout Stories last year so that we could help businesses and individuals learn how to tell their story, but more importantly, teach people how to listen to your message. We can do everything from documentaries and full-length features, testimonials, and drone video. So if you want help being able to expose your business to a new audience and get your message out there in a way that resonates, Scout Stories can help you. Our ideal client is somebody who just has a story to tell and is ready to make a little bit of an investment to see a huge payoff. I am really excited to be here today. I have absolutely no voice, but
but that's because I'm so passionate about the Texas Longhorns and telling stories. So, let us help tell your story.
Hey.
Nice. Very good.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Alex Merritt. I'm the founding partner of Merritt Law. I represent injured people in personal injury claims and lawsuits. It's the new year, so I want to kind of get back to the basics. I think somebody else said the same thing, and I agree with that. We've got to make sure everybody knows what we do. So I represent mostly people who are injured in car wrecks. I have handled hundreds of cases, probably actually over 1,000 at this point in my career. Everything from small fender benders to wrongful death claims. I currently have a wrongful death claim. I have a handful of fender benders, and I have everything in between. John Bagwell wasn't here, but I just closed a case that was a friend of his, about a $500,000 case. Very bad injury. He would rather have his health than his $500,000. But these are the types of cases I handle. If you know somebody who's been injured in a wreck, don't go to somebody on a billboard or a bus. They got a million clients. They don't pay attention. So come to somebody that's done it for a long time who actually give you the care that you need. Alex Merritt, Merritt Law.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Danielle Smoot with Mood Design and Events, setting the mood for all your special moments, big or small. My ask for today is a two-part ask. The first part is if you do not follow me on Instagram, please take out your phone and follow mood.design.events on Instagram, and the same on Facebook. And my second ask is that anyone you see that's gotten engaged over the holidays, over New Year's, if you see that post,
Josh.
hey, could just, send them a quick, hey, congratulations. If you need any help, and then send them my Facebook or Instagram. Danielle with Mood.
Good morning, Decatur. I'm Stuart Jones with Floor Coverings International. You guys know Maria. Thanks, Steve. You guys know Maria, who's the therapist. Anybody know a therapist personally?
Yes.
Not from okay, we got a few. Well, Maria's interesting, not because she's a therapist, but because her flooring project was very complicated. And so what we did was we installed engineered hardwood floors over her existing tile. And so what makes us the great fit for her is that we knew which adhesive to use. You can't just use any regular adhesive. You got to use the proper adhesive to glue engineered hardwood on the tile. What's also interesting about our project, we did a blue antelope stair runner. And so it looks awesome. We're so happy that we were able to make that work for her. So if you know someone like that that's got a complicated project, they're like, I'm not trusting those dudes on the TV that have been, blah, blah, blah. Find a local guy. At Floor Coverings International, we love it.
When you walk all over us. Morning, guys. Justin Reams with My Exterior Cleaner, your go-to exterior cleaning experts. Whether you're trying to soft wash a roof, soft wash your house, or pressure wash any of your other exterior surfaces. Today, I just want to quickly talk to you about John. Not quite as good of a story as Stuart, but it's within the vein of the skeleton crew, actually. So John gave me a call the day before Christmas. Some folks call it Christmas Eve. And we were not working on Skeleton Crew. We were able to answer the phone, have a long, lengthy conversation with him about how he was about to lose his insurance policy because of, as you guys already know, algae streaks on the roof. So we've got him scheduled, and we are going to get him his insurance back next Tuesday. So if you have any friends or family that are seeing streaks all over their roof and they're afraid about their insurance, tell them to give us a call. Justin Reams, My Exterior Cleaner.
My name's Hunter Gurney. I help small businesses with their health insurance and all their employee benefits. Do you know someone who's pissed off at just even the sound and the idea of health insurance and their costs? I know you got a guy, Hunter Gurney, Gurney Benefits. Thanks.
Morning, everybody. Jordan Laurie with Cleveland State Farm, specializing in life and disability income insurance. For those of you who don't know, what got me into life insurance in the first place was realizing that I was going to become a parent, not necessarily something I had planned extensively beforehand to become. So my project that I'm going to be working on for the next few months, which I'll spare some of the details today until we're a little bit of a larger group next week, but I'm looking for grandparents or parents who want to understand how better to either insure themselves and or especially their children, especially young children, and or organizations of parents or grandparents or similar family members that can help me access and educate that crowd. Last point, I'm having a bit of a role change in my office, which affects nothing about what I do here, other than gives me a bit more time and latitude to connect, especially with those of you that are not specifically adjacent businesses that I haven't had a chance to connect with over the past 6 months, 8 months, however long I've been here. Thank you guys. We all got to go sometime, but hey, that's life.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ivan Ramon. I'm with Horizon Windows and Doors. At Horizon Windows and Doors, we don't just install windows and doors, we give your house a glow up. Want to keep bugs out, energy bills down, and your neighbors jealous, we got you covered. Think of us as your house's personal stylist. Making sure it looks good, feels good, and stands strong against the elements. Trust us, we got you covered. At Horizon Windows and Doors, quality windows and doors are in your
Horizon.
Good morning, everyone. Aaron with ATL Music Lessons. I would remove my hat, but when your hair is my length, a beanie is kind of an all big thing. This Thursday, actually a week from today, we will be putting on our very first pre-K music program, which is very exciting for us. Previously, we've been, our program has typically started at 6. We are now launching a program that starts at 4. It will be an 8-week program, and I'll talk a little bit more about the referral from Evan that led to this later, but if you know anybody who previously has thought maybe their kid is too young for music lessons, or has reached out to us in the past but they weren't ready to join our program previously, in 8 weeks' time, I'll be able to tell you whether or not our own, we'll be able to launch it full-time. So if you know any parents of 4 or 5-year-olds that are thinking about music lessons in the future, send them my way. ATL Music Lessons, stop dreaming.
Start playing.
Morning, everyone. I'm Joel with Fraser Roofing. I'm the group's roofing expert. This morning I want to talk about weather. Although it's not raining, it's really cold, and you should be aware that if your friends or relatives are having roof work done, any temperature below 40 degrees is dangerous for that shingle. It won't last, it won't hold, and the contractor should already know that and make them aware. We know that, we're aware, so we end up scheduling our builds so that when we install the shingles, it's above 40 degrees. Joel Wagner with Fraser Roofing, Faith, Family.
Fraser Roofing.
Boss. Oh, he's working for me today. He's on site.
Hey guys, good morning, happy new year to everybody. Carlos Watson with Olympic Auto Sales, your neighborhood used luxury killer. So pretty much now we are at my bulk of the year, tax season. Tax season comes around, it is very good for us. Since 2020 with the pandemic, the auto industry still hasn't recovered on the manufacturing of new vehicles, which has in turn made the used car industry skyrocket. I mean, you remember the time we used to go to a used auto, $10,000 I get something really nice. Now it's kind of just touching the tip of the iceberg. So if you all have anyone who you know who's interested in selling a vehicle, again, that they want to maybe get rid of or trade in, or if you all have anyone who just wants to get an additional vehicle, maybe something for tax season, or for the kids or something like that, definitely come and see me. Carlos Watson of Olympic Auto Sales. Thank you.
Good morning, sales team. My name is Tom Warkey at the Oak Insurance Group. I'm the group's business insurance agent. We hit the first of the year, which we're expecting some relief with the insurance rates. So I'll be doing a lot of quoting. Now's a good time to take a look at that policy that's been collecting dust in your file to make sure, dust it off, make sure that you're getting the correct value of what you need for your business. Not only the best coverage, but the best value of what you're getting. So good referral for me is a business that hasn't had a look at their insurance policy for a year. Take a look at it, make sure they have the correct coverage in place. Tom Warkey, the Oak Insurance Group, strong as a oak.
Morning, everybody. Josh Johnson with Honeycomb Egg Plumbing, the group's live plumbing chair. Wanted to talk about just the fast response we've been doing pretty light recently. If you call in with a problem, it doesn't matter really what day it is. It could be a Saturday, a Sunday even, after hours. If there's something that's going to cause like damage to your home or to someone's, health, we'll be there. Just rest assured that we'll come take care of it for you. Happy first of the year.
Or if it freezes, possibly.
Yeah, if it freezes, anything.
Only other man.
All right, Senor Carl, you are up, because you were first.
Good morning, Decatur.
Morning.
I would like to start the year by ruining your day. Did you know that there is more E. coli and salmonella in your kitchen sink than in your toilet?
Oh, nice.
Let that marinate for a little bit. I am a great referral for property managers and property owners who need help seeing the big picture. So when you're talking to folks this year who are going on about their resolution to live a healthier lifestyle in 2025, ask them if they've given any thought to the health of their home as well. At Laganza Cleaners, we can keep your space so fresh,
so clean.
Appreciate you.
Did we miss any other members? All right, so now is the time for our visitors and guests to stand up, tell us about your company, your name, describe what you do and how we can help you. Once again, if your business overlaps with a member's business, just give us your favorite color. So we're going to start to my left. Just going to scan. No one. Would you like to say something? Okay. We're coming this way. Señorita.
All right. I don't know if I overlap with you or not. Okay, cool. Because I want to be respectful. My name is Liz Bachman. I own Wildflower Social Media. We do social media management strategy and consulting. I'm really excited because tomorrow I celebrate 3 years in business, which is, I'm so happy to be doing that. So we've kind of started working more with home services businesses. So I've been here once, so I feel kind of weird asking, but I'm still going to do it. If you know anybody who is in home services who's built an awesome business off of word of mouth referrals, but hasn't posted on social media in like 6 months, at least I would love to have a call with them. So, home services, great word of mouth, no social media. Liz Bachman, Wildflower Social Media.
Nice. Very good.
Hi, this is, I've been to a few BNIs, just want to try to find one to commit to. Love that BNI is like-minded people, and but I don't want to just do business. I love potlucks, I love football games and movies and stuff. Tequila, that was a surprise. You guys will have to let me know. Usually there's not a public adjuster because we're rare, but that's what I do. Essentially, you know how the insurance companies don't always pay people fairly. Well, I make sure that they do so people can get back to living life and get their repairs done. So I love to network with handymen, tradesmen, and sometimes realtors too are a good fit for me. The ones I work with now say I'm like a scarecrow because I'm outstanding in my field.
She got the dad jokes. That was excellent. Did we miss anyone else? And so at the end of the meeting, I will share I will email everyone the visitors list. All right, so we do not have a featured presenter today. We are going to do one-on-ones. So the timer has started already. We're going to spend about 15 minutes total. Okay, so that's 5-minute break plus the 10-minute that we normally give the speaker. So so let's go around and schedule some one-on-ones, log it in, and start the year off right.
Carlos.
All right. Our one-on-one session is now over. And now, sorry. Now we have the Vice President's report presented to you by Senor Alex Merritt of Merritt Law, personal injury attorney, influencer, who's not in court today.
Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay,
Always
bye. All right. So, for our visitor, and subs, we keep our numbers. We track our numbers every week. And so we have week numbers, month to date. If it says 4 weeks, it's a new year, but the reports always go to the previous week. So the year to date, 13 weeks because our year starts October 1st. So this is referrals that we give from one chapter member to another, first-time visitors, one-to-ones and things like breakfast, coffee, lunch, brunch, going to wonderful events like at Clarity Fitness, CEUs, that's continuing education units. Thank you for closed business. I would argue that's the most important thing. That's the amount of revenue that is generated for our chapter members from referrals given from one chapter member to another. So last week we had a really good week. $39,484 was passed last week. That brings us up to just under $128,000 for the month, and for the fiscal year, we're at just over $400,000. We've gotten off to a really good start, everybody. Our absences are a little high. I figured we would be high again today because we're coming out of the holidays, so we're going to try to stress everybody being present for the meetings moving forward. I know we always stress that, but coming out of the holidays, it's a little bit easier now. Find a sub if you can't make the meeting, and a friendly reminder to please, members, keep putting your numbers into the app. Thank you.
Yes. All right, and to remain in good standing with the chapter, it's super simple. All you do is come to the meetings, schedule one-on-ones, do a CEU, and then on top of that, you can certainly increase things by giving a referral or putting in a thank you for closed business. So now we have CEO Justin.
So thank you guys for all of your individual presentations. They were amazing, I'm sure. Josh is our presenter for next week. A quick reminder, Josh, who would you like for us to reach out to, make sure that they are coming for your presentation next week?
Yeah, anyone with a house that has like water in it. Cool. Go with their cold water.
So what is that? That is a post-1900s house?
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you. Anybody with a pulse and a home and water, running water. Got it. So keep a lookout for that. Folks, we had a little bit of a scheduling conflict and some moving things and moving parts, and so I actually have 2 weeks from today wide open and a real need. So if anybody would love to present or move their February, March, or April dates up to 2 weeks from today, that would be absolutely tremendous. Please feel free to reach out. I would love for you to kind of come in and save the day for me.
Or a new member, or a brand new member who has completed his or her MSP by that time might be a privilege.
That would be tremendous, because the MSP doesn't take that long to do. You could probably...
volunteer.
That'd be a terrific story. Yes. Thank you so much, Aaron. And then we'll have Thad and Jordan. So while we're thinking about those top 5 professionals for 4 weeks from now, Jordan, who should we reach out to right now to invite to your presentation in a month?
I should have thought of this beforehand, but I completely forgot that I was signed up for January 30th. But I would say family attorneys, financial advisors, sorry Thad, and honestly any small business owners.
Small business owners, financial advisors, and family law attorneys. So if you'll skip. Oh, sorry. On or before January 15th, you will receive an email from the MX Merchant. These are our Q2 dues. They will be due on February 15th. So on or before January 15th, you'll get the email. February 15th, please make sure that you take care of it before then. That's it.
Excellent. Now is our I Have section for referrals and testimonials. This is where we're going to have you stand up and give your contribution to the team for this week. So this is an opportunity for you to stand up and say you had a referral or a one-on-one. That's totally fine. Or thank you for closed business. Visitors, when it comes down to your time, just stand up and let us know what you enjoyed about our meeting today. And be brief. When you hear the little ding, wrap it up. But yeah, so we will start to my right.
All right. The people that I have shout-outs for are here today, unfortunately, but Art, I want to thank Art. He's usually over here, which is why I did that. I sent him a referral, but I knew it was more a guy that needed help, and Art spent some time with him. So big shout-out to Art for helping a client of mine. And thank you for closed business with John Bagwell. I mentioned that during my 60 seconds, but thank you to John. I will be at the Clarity Fitness event, so I was going to make a little announcement about that, but you've already done it, so I was going to surprise you with that. But I will be there. I'm looking forward to it. I hope some other folks in the chapter will be there. Leadership team meeting next week, all right? After the meeting, leadership team meeting next.
So I've got some thank you for closed business from David, who's also normally back there, but isn't there today. Huge DeKalb County cleanup that we partnered together on, so that was pretty tremendous. Had some referrals to both Art and Alex for my divorce attorney, who's a pretty sharp cat, and then there's something else, but I forgot. Oh, I'm going to be there too.
Yay! Okay. Thank you to close business to Abby, and I'm looking forward to getting to set up something really pretty at her party in Clarity, so I hope everybody else gets to come out and see that as well. See y'all there.
Just had a one-on-one with Justin.
Say anything?
Oh, well, I don't have anything just yet, but I'll be thinking.
Oh, what did you like about the meeting today?
I really love the friendliness is unbeatable. I like the relaxed atmosphere. I can tell people have a good time with each other here, which is what I'm looking for. So, yeah, those are my favorite parts so far.
Thanks for visiting us here.
And a few, so I'll try to be quick. Misty introduced me to Will Scruggs, who was opening a jazz venue and community project in Decatur a few months ago, and I completely missed the introductory email. So huge public apology to you. But we did connect, and we're supposed to talk next week or the week after, so thank you very much. Justin, thank you for sending me Kevin Merck's contact information. I'm going to talk to him about taxes. Abby, see you this weekend. It's going to be fun. And so for the pre-K program, that was a referral from Evan, who introduced me to the Director of Childhood Development at the Fraser Center, which is where we'll be having the program. So I need to log my thank you for closed business for him, but I'll talk to him when he's here next week. But a huge thank you to him for setting something up.
Have a lot. Had a referral to Mike Ogme. There was a leak in a wall. Ended up being some mold. Thank you for the referral from Jordan, also from Stephen Bentley for John Rucker. That's actually turned into a sole job that will be done tomorrow, so that will be thank you for closed business, which is awesome. Also, thank you for closed business to Sade, who's not here, also JD Kellum, which that job, I guess, is sold and will be done in the next week or two. Abby with the fridge situation. Jacob with the toilet situation. I don't think I ever even talked about that. And then,
Yeah,
a bunch.
Save some of those words.
All right, well, looking forward to seeing Ari here in a little while, coming by to take a look at some vehicles. Still working on some vehicles for you, Stuart. Man, I wish they was just as easy to order as they seem, but man, you got to go through a real meticulous type of situation. So we'll revisit this in a couple weeks, and I'll have more closed business.
Nice.
I got Tom some new business for just kind of a change of thing, and then I sent my family to Hunter. So Hunter's going to help us with our health insurance, which I do hate. So there you go.
Thank y'all for having me. I enjoyed subbing. This is a really fun meeting. It's my second time being here. Y'all are great. I was here at, I think, the biggest meeting I've seen with you guys here, and now I'm here for this. Still an awesome vibe. I do have a request that's not business related, but I don't really. Y'all, I need a hairdresser. I keep going to Great Clips, and that needs to stop. So if anybody's got some help for me,
don't ask Justin Ruben.
I know a great one.
Thank y'all.
I have some thank you for closed business, and then I got to start scheduling some one-on-ones. Thank you.
I know several great hairdressers.
Yeah.
I think
Buy
it's
two, get one free.
folks I want to thank are not here, so I sent a referral. We already Josh with anything appropriate that pans out. Liz, thank you for the introduction to Brian. Glad that you're here, second thank you first. JD, we just have a one-to-one at some point.
Yeah. Cool. All right. First of all, welcome my neighbor Erin. I'm so glad you're here. She's telling the story of Hope Springs Housing for us over the next 3 years, and it's going to be an amazing project. So sent referrals to Misty, Tom, Carlos, Josh, Rick, John, and a shout out especially to Josh, who, if you haven't seen the Instagram reel, he and I were the only two working probably early over the holidays. And to a shout out to Danielle for trusting me with her mother. And we're about to get that house up and listed and sold. So thank you so much. I just heard back January 30th. I had invited family law for next week. I've asked her to wait and come on the 30th. So you'll get to meet a really great attorney, which was also referred by Danielle's mother to me. So see how all that works? Thank you for closed business to John, and upcoming Aaron and Carlos. I'm working on something for both of you too. So.
Jamie, thank you for the referral, and to everyone in here that banks with Tandem Bank, thank you so much. We are doing really, really well. We're at $250 million. Our goal is to be at $500 million. So.
Thank you for always helping me. There you go.
I have a thing for closed business from Jordan, and I have had several referrals that I am currently working with. Thank you so much.
Testimony for Josh, because we've sent a few referrals his way, and some I think have gone well, and he's taken heavy shrapnel and a few others, I think, and has maintained a smile and friendly attitude through the whole process. So thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope that turns out good. Well, it sounds like it is. That referral came from my tennis group, which we just have this text. It's occasionally people are like, who does somebody know this? And just keep your ears open. And I remember one of my education moments is complain, bragging, and planning. You just listen to people complaining about something, or bragging about something, or planning for something. You're like, man, I know more people that need services here. So, and thanks to Closed Business to JD, which came from a referral from Saba, who was using Thrive products, and JD was like, oh, this is cool. So,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Big testimonial to Josh. Plumbing issues galore at a brick and mortar, so thank you for coming out to him. And Danielle, of course, is holding it down for the 5th birthday. We're so honored to work with her, and she does an amazing job. So definitely coming out and see her awesome work.
Yeah, obviously a great testimony for Josh. I had somebody tell me one time years ago. I'm starting to understand it more and more. The more toilets you have, the more problems you have. So, and then I have a potential referral for Alex.
I got the chance to get to know a couple of people. I had a great introductory meeting with Tom, and I did a free story consultation for Sade, and we helped her come up with a strategy, and I look forward to getting to do more one-on-ones with all of you now that I'm a member. I had David come to my house. He's not here today, but they did a great job, and some great one-to-ones, and we're planning a trip for Jake over here.
This is kind of a testimonial for BNI. Traditionally, if we needed a car, we would do, look around town, look in the newspaper, whatnot. It came up this month that, the cars didn't pass emissions. I said, I got a guy, so that's it.
Thank you, Joel, for that referral. I'm sure I can get something done. I referred 2 clients to Bronwyn for year-end gifts. I think that happened. Referral to Randy for commercial property, and testimonial to Tandem Bank. I have several bank accounts with other people, and hers by far has the easiest way to download the statements. It's just a little download icon, super simple, whereas others you have to go back and refresh and stuff like that. And then I do have a thank you for closed business coming from Art, which I'm sorry that he's not here, but I will say it again. But he allowed me to market his property. He wanted around $26 a square foot. I was able to get him $38 a square foot. So we'll be able to, hopefully they'll move in. That's the Department of Defense. They'll be able to move in at the end of this month. All right. VP's referral reality check.
Yes, so this is where we highlight a referral from one chapter member to another. There was a referral this week from Stephen to Josh. So if Stephen and or Josh could tell us a little bit about that referral.
So the cat's out of the bag, but yeah, it's my tennis group. Someone texted like, I've got standing water in my yard, and I was like, I got a guy. I mean, send him over, and yeah, the rest. How did it go?
Yeah, it was a funny job. The guy was in like total panic mode when I got there. There was another plumbing company there actually when I got there. And that's always a fun situation when you pull up to a job site and there's already another company there. The guy's in the front yard with the shovel digging, and I'm like, but I was able to I was able to talk to him, basically go through the whole how the process would work with the job. He felt really secure knowing that it would be taken care of. He asked the other company to leave, which sucks for them. But
high noon.
I was able to get the work from that, which is awesome. So
awesome. All right, thanks guys, appreciate it.
All right, so now is the time that everyone's been waiting for. Senor Steven has listened to everyone's 60 seconds. He is now processing. Processing to see who won best presentation.
I'm just basing it off of the crowd energy and the vibe that came after. It's got to be JD.
I don't think we have a gold prize, so I'm not going to do the little thingy. All right, any special announcements that anyone would like to stand up and give? And if you do, please be brief.
Real quick, Bronwyn, we started the new year without you. Forever in our heart, and we expect to see you virtually or something really soon. Everybody, say Happy New Year, Bronwyn! We love you!
That was great. Anyone else have any announcements? All right.
That's a lot quieter.
So BNI has a lot of support. So when you're a member, and I always like to highlight, they have Monday March webinar. They have an advanced member success series every Monday. I thought I put it in here. I couldn't remember what. But anyways, if you go to bniatl.com and go to the calendar, that will outline everything, and then you can just click on it and join their Zoom. Everything is virtual. Next steps: if you are a visitor, we ask you to fill out an online application. The membership committee will process it and interview you. You submit your payment, and then you will be inducted, as you saw that we inducted, Aaron. At this time, we would like for our visitors and guests to stand up and to join the visitor host team, which is Jordan Lowry, off to the side. So yeah, let's take a moment. This is where we give you the timeshare card. So.
Let's go to Orlando.
Cancun. Yeah.
36 easy payments.
All right. The closing quote. We must adjust to changing times and still hold to unchanging principles by the late Jimmy Carter.
Very good.
And that is all. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Please remember to set up your one-on-ones for next week. Have an excellent new year.
Ex-president. Yeah.
Sure.
My, right? Emails outside for help. Fairly minor, right? Oh, this one.
I think we need, good to see you. Happy to do a